to remember how this piece actually goes. I kind of like it, but I'm not entirely sure. Let's move this across for now. Let's try something else. I prefer that. It's more minimal. I like this line, but not right now. Try that again. That's pretty smooth. That was a decent wee first take. Let's see if we can just quantize that down. Oh, didn't quite work. This belt here didn't get quantized. Might get rid of that fourth at the end. Okay. What else needs to go there? Should I do orchestral strings here? Would that be weird? Probably. Let's find out. Let's find out how weird it actually would be. Seconds. Actually, before I do that, I want to put a filter on that. I'm not sure what filter I want, but some sort of filter. Auto filter. Okay, let's just loop this section. Fucking interesting, that one, Jesus Christ. That'll be not long for me. Okay, let's go back from the start. Fun, but not one comfort. I like how that bit of crunch. The crunch is satisfying. Oh, fucking Jesus Christ. It's intense. That's intense. Okay, I'm using that. I'm using that for something. Okay, that's getting captive for something, but I'm not sure what. It's not what's going for, but I like it. No. Effects, and I'm going to bring in as we go. I just want to make this bass sound dirty, so that the bass can be secretly evolving as we go. Specs, how's it going? Sorry, this got loud. Jesus Christ. How are you doing today, Specs? Decent. Nice. I'm knackered because I've been at work from... left the house at 6:30 this morning, so I'm very tired. So I'm trying to force myself to get through some audio work. How are things? How's the hernia pain and everything regarding that today? Okay. I'm gonna need another layer. Not bad. Good. Better than has been recently, or like not bad in general? I'm gonna use the BBC one. Same as past 2 years. Jesus. I really do feel for you. It's the wrong layer. Give me the BBC layer. Okay, I need to fix that base layer then. Because that base layer is too much. What's causing you to be this much? Is it you? It's you. Aha, there we go. Doing anything interesting today, Spix? Are you just back from army stuff yourself? Okay. Came back from work like an hour ago, and you're not. You're playing Rocket League. Oh yeah, we just hopped on for a couple of games after I got back from work, but I am far too tired to be playing Rocket League today. My reactions are even worse than normal. Like, Jesus Christ, they're bad. I was aiming for the ball and just miss everything completely. Yeah, I think honestly, I think we just hopped on for a couple of games to see if it was worth trying to play some, but with the way I was today, I was like, no, this is not worth my time playing. So I want to get this. So the thing is, this baseline has to evolve. It can't just stay as it is, basically. It was possible. I wasn't quite sure if we were not as depending on time, but we'll end up not having this much time as I thought I did yesterday. Sorry about that. Sorry if you thought it was like a definite thing. I do apologize. Yeah. Speaking of Artie.
Oh.
Specs is here.
Hello, Specs.
Okay, what effects on this? I think I'm bringing this one in later. I'm bringing that one in later. I got rid of the crunch too much. Yeah, so sorry about that. Lola, what are you doing? Out there, out. Not there, Lola. Not in with the computer. Actually, today's just a bit of a slow one for this. Okay, over a couple of loops. I'm gonna have that distortion increase a bit. fine line between. My first punch needs to be pretty strong. Not that strong though, Jesus Christ. Today's a slow one for this. Okay, let's go back to the strings. The annoying thing with this patch, the one thing I wish you could do with this properly would be to have multiple sections playing at once. Which isn't really possible unless I open up multiple instances of it and have them on separate tracks. Which is very doable, but it's still a pain in the arse. Yeah, I'm not really feeling this one today. I've changed the baseline, which is at least something. Let's try a different project. Is there anything I want to do with this one? As it's that one's just not coming along as I intended. This one's a bit more free-flowing. Hey, Jots, how's it going? Sorry, my butt's very eager to say hi. How's it going? I am currently just semi-giving up on the previous track I was working on, but open to trying new ideas for another track. How's yourself? Also, if you've got any new things you're listening to, any new songs, soundtracks, whatever, feel free to share them. Because I'm currently working on another post of things to listen to that might be interesting in you. Yeah, doing well. Been up since about 6:15 today. Left the house at just after 6:30. So I'm pretty knackered. But that's like creativity is a muscle, and I'm trying to make sure to exercise it even if I'm not feeling it necessarily. BPM soundtrack. What's BPM? All I'm thinking is beats per minute. Bullets per minute. I was not far off. Oops. Let's not bring up my Facebook. Yeah. I mean, the fuck all in there anyway. Bullets per minute soundtrack. Is that on Spotify? That's fine. I can bring up Spotify here. New rhythm game that came out. Oh shit. Okay. I am very much down for rhythm games. I'm very, very much down for rhythm games. I need to check this out. I am down. Holy fuck, yes. It looks like Doom meets Crypt the Necrodancer. It's movement free, but it's just... Is movement and opening chest free, or are they also to the beat? I am so fucking game for this. Because it reminds me of, what was it? Baby Driver, which had all of the gunfires shot to the beat. Jesus Christ, it is bright in this room. I'm gonna go close the curtains in a minute because it got very bright. This is sick. I am very much game for this. How much is it? It's on. Where's Steam? Every level's got its own song and the progressive get more and more banging. Is it speed increase as well, or is it like changing like rhythms? It's been really interesting to do like kind of like a sort of almost like a study or look into how they design the songs for difficulties. Builds per minute. Let's have a look, see if there's any deals in it. Because I may have to get that game immediately. That's fucking awesome. It's currently on £11.40 on Green Man Gaming, which is a historical low. I haven't got to the late stuff yet. I'm very much down for that, because I've not played many shooters in the past however many years, but I've been getting back into rhythm games. I used to play a lot of Guitar Hero and got really into Clone Hero. So I like the chest pickups also to the beat as well. Is that fucking Pumbaa? Pumbaa meets Chocobo. Also, that is a smooth transition as you go from room to room. That's really cleverly done. I really like it when they get the sound, when they just bring layers of soundtrack. Go get Dongle, then some Clone Hero. Oh, nice. So, I'm gonna nerd out here. What controller have you got? Is it so which one have you got? What console? Because the main one I use is Wiitar. It's a Wiitar Les Paul. But that's because I was one of the lucky ones to get the what was it called? the Rafnet adapter. 361, was it like a Les Paul? Because I was going to say, because the Warriors of Rock guitar is actually really good as well. Something Strange has mine, because I needed... Something Strange has got my Warriors of Rock guitar. Because she needed one in. With Metallica. Okay, that was pretty decent actually. Like, the only one I would say to avoid if you're ever getting another one would be, personally, would be the World Tour one, because, I don't know, the strum bar for World Tours wasn't great, in my opinion. And from what I can tell, opinions of quite a few other people as well. The only problem is that, like, two or 3 years ago, you could buy controllers for about £5. Whereas I was in a second hand, I was in CEX in town, and they had Warriors of Rock with guitar for £60. I'm like, it literally costs more money now than it did new. It's ridiculous. Yeah. I mean, the crazy one was when the adapter, so like, I looked at it, because as soon as I heard about the Rafnet adapter being good for, like, as soon as it was Masai, I think it was, posted about the Rafnet adapter on a YouTube video, within like 2 days they'd sold out. Because it's the Wii controller to USB adapter that a company called Rafnet in Canada do ridiculously good ones of. And within like 2 days they sold out, and like they basically said, okay, that's us until we make the sequel to it, which is only just coming out pretty soon, I think. Actually, I say that, last looked into it was last year. Yeah, I lucked out big time, even though I spent more money on it than I should have for an adapter, considering it had to be sent from Canada, but... Oh, that's sick. Wait. Is the guitar track fixed, or is the guitar track coming in as you shoot the boss? Because if it's the second one, then that's my favourite thing I've seen in a long time. Are those notes coming in as you shoot, or... That's fucking amazing. This game is in the to be bought pretty damn soon, especially with it being on offer. Because I mean, it's currently on Green Man Gaming for £11.40. So I'm very much down for that. Jesus Christ. Wait, it's like a roguelike. Is this a roguelike? Is this a roguelike Doom to the beat? Fuck off, that's incredible. No one ever... What are the reviews for, like? Very positive. Release date 15th September, fuck, it's new. That's fucking awesome. I thought it didn't have rhythm, then I played this game and it confirmed that. Excellent review. I'm very much down for this. Yeah, I'm sold. That's going on the wish list and may be bought later on today. Yeah, that's fucking sick. One check the official trailer in case there's anything hinted in this. In case there's anything else hinted in this. But just off that gameplay alone, I'm sold. Ooh. That's so sick. Some of the balancing is a bit meh. Right. I mean, I think that's... Are they... I mean, hopefully that's something that they can just kind of patch as it goes. I mean, the game is still brand new, reasonably. I mean, I'm very much into the mechanics of this more than anything, so I'm... Early access, yeah. Okay, that's far too sick for its own good. Thank you. Also, yeah, that Windows. I'm not actually living in a nuclear blast right now. Aside from the game soundtrack fucking rules, yeah, it sounds pretty sick. Move the controller off the ground. Yeah, thank you for that. So other than playing Bullets from Mario, what else have you been up to, or has it mostly just been that recently? I'm trying to find a track I want to work on here. I'm sure there's one of these I want to work on. Not that one. That one's got some fun things in it, but not for now. It's working and avoiding the outside world. Tell me about it. My work's been really fucking weird because a lot of the shifts right now are not really work. They're more just showing up and basically being a cardboard cutout of myself, but one that actually breathes. I basically just point people into where they're meant to go for right now. Okay, let's go back to this. I'm going to listen to this in context. This is a new piece I'm working on. I wanted not to work on this one, but I'm going to come back to this and try and force progress. So yeah, this album's the stuff I'm working on is far more ambient than chill. This piece in particular is an ode to a dead pigeon that me and Artie tried to save, and it just died. I think it had like a brain parasite, and it wasn't right. So to commemorate dear Flappy, who we were told to put in a bin, I'm writing this piece. Yeah. We named it Flappy. Thanks. I mean, like, Flappy could have just been forgotten, but I want Flappy to be commemorated in some way. Why are the drums so quiet? I want drums more. I'm trying to think what layer it needs there. It needs to be at least another layer. Welcome to the porn job. Hey, oi! Sorry, the notifications, the alerts on these scenes are all silent in case, because I record in these VODs and I'm going to put them together as a sort of making of the album. So yeah, thank you very much for the follow drops, and I will definitely be like getting that game, and I will probably actually stream that one because Jesus Christ, that sounds good. Also, holy shit, it's corrected. Everyone, run for your lives, and by run for your lives I mean welcome corrected in. How are we doing? You follow everyone now. But if you don't, I was going to put this light on. If you don't follow all the chefs, then you must. It should be like a rule. You must follow all of the chefs. That light's too intense. There we go. See, Artie, I'm turning on the light. Doing good about take your meds. Nice. How are the meds treating you? Are they feeling good? Are they feeling better than before? Yeah, have you followed corrected? Because if not, then corrected who is playing 100% orange juice. What is 100% orange juice? Well, I'm going to find when I look up 100% orange juice. Anime Mario Party. I don't know what I expected. Not that. Already falling correct. Yeah, boy. I have no idea what I expected. It wasn't that. It wasn't anime Mario Party though. Make him blush. The the Owo intensifies. I'm more of an Ubu person. I'm naturally Ubu. Iwi. That sounds Welsh. That sounds. I don't like. I'm not like a Welsh Uwu. I'm not like a Welsh Uwu. By that I mean actually I'm secretly loving Welsh Uwu, but don't tell Artie. Okay. Just say, hey Jeb, lurking on quiet mode, but yeah. Hey sir, all is going well. Tried making music with synths and loops a while back, but don't have the musical theory behind it. It's an interesting step because one of my all-time favorite people for doing like really weird music is a guy called Syriac, who as far as I know has no musical theory background. But he makes some incredibly weird stuff. Yeah, learning... I'm in two camps. Because I on one part believe that you do not need theory to learn music. Actually, whilst I'm more or less just talking about how, whilst I'm more or less having a kind of brief rant about things and also potentially plugging a thing that might be cool for you, I'm going to put on another track. This is the track that I worked on the stream for the past while. See, I'm in two camps because I believe that you can write music and you can write really interesting music without theory knowledge. And I'm very much not a purist. I'm very much not someone who goes, I don't necessarily write well, I mean, as you can see up to this process, I'm writing by playing and writing by what's sounding, what feeling right. But at the same time, it's not. I was taught theory from about the same time I started taking piano lessons. Like, my piano teacher was very much, you will learn piano and you will learn the theory to go with it. And he forced me to learn the theory, which was difficult and I hated him for it, but fuck, it was useful. Because once you've got the theory down, it becomes more of a language. It becomes more instinctive. I'm not thinking, oh, I'm in this key, I'm in this key. It's more instinctive. So I would recommend learning theory, but at the same time I wouldn't say it's the gatekeeping. I wouldn't say you need theory to write music. But I mean, I definitely would recommend it. But however, if you are wanting to write music, whether you're consider yourself creative-minded or not, starting from this Thursday, I'm actually hosting a little group. It's private, it's not on stream, it's on a Discord call. So plug to the Discord there. I'm going to be hosting a music making group in there called Feedback Loops, where if you have anything you've written, you can talk about it there. If you want to talk about the music making process, the creative process behind it, you can talk about it. We can talk about technique. We can help each other come up with ideas. We can do feedback on each other. We can do all these things, and also provides a bit of a support network, and we can collaborate. It's a kind of mashing together of anyone who's making music at the moment, and I'm looking to get that started pretty soon. So that's gonna be in the Discord there. If you do join, I think you have to do there you go. This is who are you? Corrective path. There we go. So I need to give you both roles. Where is it? I already set up everything here, so very much following suit from hers. But yeah, so I don't know if you won't be able to see it initially. I'll need to fix it, but there'll be a channel on the left called Feedback Loops and Feedback Loop Voice. So like, that's where the call's going to be on Thursday evening. I'm going to turn it down a little bit. This is the track I worked on the other day. This is a new track called Day Gems. The other thing you see is there's also one here called Listen to This. This is a new track. This is this one here, Day Gems, which is the first song I actually made on stream. I love this drop here. So, yeah, so I've got a channel here called Listen to This, where I'm going to be doing a kind of regular 5 things to listen to, but as well as giving people a chance to kind of be like, hey, here's something I'm recommending. No Man's Sky soundtrack. Funnily enough, you mentioned that. One of the people I featured, this is the wrong website. One of the people I featured in the first 5 things to listen to is the band 65 Days of Static, who actually did the No Man's Sky soundtrack. I was listening to a lot of their stuff recently. I fucking love them, yeah. So if you're into any kind of weird ambient stuff, them, and I've got a few other recommendations here. I mean, I tend to like kind of weird experimental stuff, so the stuff I recommend tends to be a bit out there too. But yeah, as I say, music is my blood, so I'm trying to be active in doing more of it. But yeah, so I think I'll post it as an announcement. Hopefully later tonight once I've got schedules fixed out. But as I should be doing, the 2 things I should be doing going forward are the feedback sessions where people can go in and talk about stuff, and also doing kind of like short, almost lecture-y streams on different subjects. And Healthy Amount of Metal, so most of my recommendations. Hey, I too have a massive metalhead part of me. Whether it's, more sort of traditional metal. One of the things I really want to do, one of the things I really want to talk about one stage is Norwegian black metal, stuff like Mayhem, was it Dawn of the Black Hearts or something like that. I really want to kind of go into that because it's such a fucking interesting period of time. Because music software and keyboard. Okay, other thing, corrected. With the exception of this main bit of software here, Ableton, every other bit of software I'm using, all the software synths I'm using, are all entirely free. I'm going to have a resources page available, which will have links to where all the software comes from. Yeah, the thing is, like, Mayhem are just it's just like it's the most fucking ridiculous thing. And I always loved the clip of was it Varg Vikernes getting sentenced to death, not death, 21 years in prison, and he just kind of looks at the camera and goes, "Fucking love that." Gonna go to lurk mode. Gonna see if I can seduce someone to playing a game with me. Ooh. Enjoy your seduction, and catch you later, Svex. Thanks for coming by. Yeah. But yeah, I'm going to be posting links to where you can get all the software, including this one here. So this bit of software is entirely free, and it's samples from the BBC Symphony Orchestra. So you can do violins, violin twos, violas. Yeah. This is the problem with the true black metals, that they're fucking weird, but at the same time it makes them an interesting thing to talk about. I just need to make it very clear I don't endorse, their opinion. There's a reason Varg Vikernes has been taken off of YouTube. cellos, you have woodwind. I love these samples. Have vocals become an instrument in extreme metal? Yeah, it's. I genuinely do appreciate. One thing I really hate is the whole gatekeeping around singing. Is in if it's harsh vocals, if it's screamed, you cannot. There's no skill to it. There's no pitch. But there is pitch. There is incredible amounts of emotion and skill to it. But at the same time, then you've got the other side of it where it's kind of like horseshoe theory, where you've got the other side of it where, where some people are purists who either kind of pure scream or pure guttural sounds, and they won't accept anything else. I mean, one of my favourite ones I heard about that was exactly. I fucking hate that argument. I really fucking hate the argument because that could be applied to any distortion. If you can't hear the individual notes on a guitar, what's the point? I hate that. It's the same argument. Distortion on guitar is the same as screaming with your voice. I completely agree. But like, my favorite reverse of that was when I saw Opeth live last year. It's fucking amazing live. It's like my fourth time seeing them, and I think it was Michael Lagerfeld was talking about the Lotus Eater, and he said that one of his friends, who's a massive death metal purist, said that the song breaks the single rule of death metal, which is that you cannot have blast beats and clean vocals. He said it's a strict rule. You cannot have blast beats and death metal and clean vocals. But I think the song was the Lotus Eater, but it has blast beat drums, and I'm gonna put it on for now. It's got blast beat drums and clean vocals. There's a lot of skill to what metal singers have. Gotta make sure you have the right airflow, right throat orientation. Exactly, and the last bit, not fucking up your vocal cords, is really fucking tough to do with it. There's a good I mean, I know he's a fucking walking meme, but Jared Dines did a video where he went. I think it was he went into a crowd of people. I think they were all going to a metal concert, and got them to try and do like screamed vocals, and they couldn't. Fucking Opeth are amazing. Exactly, safe. Like, this is one of the things I've only ever done it drunk, but I can do some pretty decent, harsh vocals myself. But I'm not sure if I'm doing it safely, which is why I tend not to. Yeah, I actually, Jolts, me and you're exact same here. I do like some early Opeth. I quite like there's a couple of tracks off of Orchid that I love. I forget what they are, but I really like some of the more recent stuff. I found their last album, not Sorceress, the one after the Sorceress, wasn't as huge on that one, but yeah, I genuinely have really loved a lot of the recent stuff. But this song here, that there, clean vocals over blast beat drumming shouldn't be allowed apparently, and Akerfeld's friend was like, no. Actually, fun story. The first time I saw Opeth, they were supporting Dream Theater, and my biggest memory, Sorceress is fucking amazing. I got the vinyl box set and all that. I fucking love that album. I've got like the limited edition T-shirts and all that shit. But the first time I saw them, I noticed that. Yeah, same. I saw that tour. It's fucking incredible. But I noticed that Akerfeld was hilarious. He's like one of the funniest frontmen I've ever seen live, which is amazing when, like, so many of the lyrics are, death and sort of pagan rituals and shit. And I then went to see them again in Stavanger, Norway, because that's quite near where I live. I live in Aberdeen. It's quite close to Norway. And they spoke in Swedish the entire time, because Norwegian and Swedish are very similar. And actually, this gig was the 15th anniversary of Ghost Reveries coming out. So it was an amazing set, and I'm up there front row, and he's telling all these jokes, and people are laughing, but I can't understand a fucking word he's saying, because he's saying it in Swedish. And I'm just there kind of like, awkwardly laughing, like, ha 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 ha, please play the next song, I'm awkward as fuck here. It was painful, but in a kind of... Wait, Jots, are you... Well, are you Norwegian? Are you Swedish? Because if so, then you understand my pain. All right, I was gonna say fucking hell. It's like blowing bubbles in water. Yeah. Soft bubble and generally 4 or 5 words before taking a breath. That's how you do it extremely safe. I like that. It's, as I say, it's something I looked into doing when I was in a metal band when I was 18, but that metal band was more or less just an excuse to go write music and get very drunk and then go out and get very, very, very drunk and then go back and get high. That's mostly what that band was an excuse for. I was just like, shit, it's Jolt's Norwegian. That's fucking awesome. I'd love to go see Opeth again. I saw that they're co-headlining a festival in outside Bristol next year. Yeah, that band was fucking crazy. But yeah, some more software I was actually going to demonstrate / show off / recommend. If you are looking to make music, and particularly for anyone who's wanting free software, corrected cough. Spitfire Audio. They have got a whole bunch of free plugins here called Labs. I would be fucking game for that. Gojira is one of these bands I've heard a fair bit of, but not actually sat down and properly listened to for quite a while. Like they're one of these bands that I'd quite often just like go on Spotify, put on Gojira Shuffle, and then listen to them all the time. But I've never actually sat down and listened to it to now, start to finish theirs. But yeah, these are all free. All the stuff through Spitfire Labs. Way of Flesh from cover to cover. That's going in my list. This can go into here. Actually, what I'm doing goes the other way around for me. I'm always artist in track. Yeah, any recommendations? Let's go say. If you've got any other recommendations, this channel here, listen to this. I plan on listening to everything in it because I'm constantly trying to find new music. It's funny we're talking about Opeth and Gojira, and then I'm going back to writing fairly ambient odes to Dead Pigeons. But got a Vice video vocal coach who works with some metal singers. Nice. I think you should be able to post links. If not, I'll do the permanent command anyway. Yeah, it worked fine. You're actually right. Ode to Dead Pigeon is metal as fuck. Holy shit.
Metal bands because a friend of mine was recording not punk, it was called hardcore, and it was metal. He couldn't get them through a recording session without them coughing blood.
Oh fuck, yeah. Actually, I was going to say, fun story regarding that. Do you know Harry Nilsson, as in the guy who did stuff like Everybody's Talking? This guy. Oops, why is it full screen? This guy. Stuff like Without You. Fun story about him. So there was one time that him and John Lennon were both very mentally fucked up people, and I think they went to go collaborate on an album, and the whole process wound up degrading to just the two of them seeing how loud they could scream until they both were coughing blood on the microphone. They basically just had a competitive self-harming session by screaming. Whenever I hear about coughing up blood from singing, that's the story I always think back to. I think she took Matt Heafy from blowing out his voice over in Night Taxi surviving a tour. Fuck. Okay, she's an absolute goddess then.
Let's fucking do this shit! When the band first started and when I first started singing, I just didn't know what I was doing, and I was screaming and blowing out my voice every single show, and I mean every single show. And I did a tour in Australia.
This is the whole thing about doing
fucked
safely, yeah.
myself up. Couldn't talk for like 2 weeks after the tour. It was really bad. So I went and got a lesson. That has changed everything.
There's a risk to using your voice on a daily basis in an unhealthy way. The vocal folds, they used to be called cords, now they're called folds. They get scarred. And that's why you get this cut. Because the fold isn't closing, it isn't phonating. So start with the big one.
Okay.
Okay. So you start, go. All the way down.
Holy shit. Okay, my piano teacher also taught me like some vocal stuff as well. He never taught me that. That's really cool.
It's a whole new world.
I mean, I remember the biggest thing I had to learn was how to like,
legend in this music
properly
scene.
breathe in the diaphragm. That was enough to
Vocal coach
blow
that
my
actually
fucking mind.
cared about metal and did something about it and wanted to make sure people aren't fucking themselves up for life.
What metal singers do wrong is use an emotional response that feels like anger or anxiety in order to make the sound. And that involves too much tension.
Yeah.
I used my acting training to imitate it and my know-how vocally to do it in a way that could be healthy.
Exactly, yeah. All the solfege. I actually remember that.
When we were recording our last record, it was our first full-length record, and I got about halfway through, and my voice was just giving out, and I couldn't record. We tried like waiting for a couple days, like just giving my.
I think
voice
that's
time
the
rest and coming
hand
back
signals
to
for
it,
it.
and was
That's
the same
ingrained.
thing, and, like, I was just straining
From when I was
really,
like
really hard.
6.
I didn't sound like
'Cause
myself.
I was
So
a
we did a Skype
proper choir boy.
session, and it was love at
I was
first
a full
session.
choir
It
boy
was
growing up.
awesome. So,
Okay.
yeah.
Good. Okay, do that with the monkeys.
Okay.
Good. Now do it
I
with
love
the-
this.
Yeah.
She's so good at like explaining things and all of her wacky little exercises and stuff.
Every
They
vocal
seem so
coach ever,
strange,
every
but at the
singing
same time,
teacher is
like, once you do them
fucking
enough, you're
weird
like,
with their
whoa,
techniques. It's
like,
brilliant.
actually, it really is helping, and then like I get it. It makes sense.
Like the one I remember was the one I remember to try and like hit, to work on some of the breathing stuff. I basically had to kind of produce notes, kind of going but produce notes going from quiet to loud whilst lying on the ground with like more and more books on my chest. That had to be fucking mad stuff.
Okay. You see that big
There's the
burst
bubble
of
thing you're talking
bubbles?
about, correct? Yeah.
You don't want that. Instead of like that, you want keep it really smooth. Yeah.
Fuck that skill.
I love the sincerity of the music. It's so non,
Oh fuck yeah, fuck yeah.
Tainted
I
by media
fucking love
and
Polyphia.
crap and money, and it's
That's my
just
jam right
so
there.
real. It's just straight from the heart. I mean, I was a hippie.
Fuck
and
yes.
We lost the way, and these kids, they know the way. They got it for real.
Let's go see. Also, do you know Pliny? Plini. Because I always associate Polyphia and Pliny very closely together. Pliny's. I'll put on a bit. I've not actually heard. I've not heard the new Pliny album actually though. The kids know the way. Jesus Christ. Let's go see. If you like Polyphia, then I've always like Selenium Forester. I think it's because they both became a P and a fandom at the same time. Always associating closely together. Okay, Pliny. Going on recommendations. So I'm going to put on Selenium Forest because it's a track I actually know. It's a bit more chill than Polyphia in places. I can't even remember which one it is. I think it's slightly more chill than Polyphia in places, but similar kind of. It's similar guitar writing. Other one I was gonna write. Yeah. Plenty of reminds you. Took me a second to remember that American football's a band and not just like need to go like listen to a radio station playing American football. All I was gonna say is Ichika Nito. Any of Ichika's stuff. What's actually I was going to say Ichika has worked a lot with Polyphia as well. Okay, now I'm lost on what Chinese football is. Yeah, I was going to say. I mean, if you know Polyphia, you may well know Ichika already. If you don't, then Ichika as well. Top tier for you. American football but Chinese band. Jesus Christ. Yeah, because they fully recommend Ichika as well. Actually, what's the one I was going to put on? There is... I misuse fucking class, but there's... Let's put playthrough. I'm pretty sure there's one song is, yeah, good enough playthrough? Is it this? Possibly. Is there a video? Yeah. And fucking incredible guitars, Ichika. Nice. Well, I'll be posting more. I'll be posting more of this sort of stuff to that channel on Discord because I've got lots of like this. Nice. Scarf time potentially locked in. Fuck yes. Also, hello Artie. How you doing? Music making is now turned into music recommendations. Artie. Yeah, Ichika is fucking unfair. And I say he has guest worked with Polyphia several times. That incredible sort of weird mix of genres. I was going to say, one other recommendation I've got for you, whilst we're in the world of Japanese stuff, yeah, his stuff, Ichika is unfair. Hail the Sun's a pretty good band. Okay, that one's going on after this one more from me. Are you familiar with Maximum the Hormone? Because if you're not, these guys, Maximum the Hormone are incredibly fun. I know some of their songs, but more with English titles. I'm going to put on some Hail samples. These guys are just fun. Their bassist there's a lot of slap bass in their stuff, which I really vibe. Yeah, very. Actually, 2009, fucking call it. They're a fun mix. Suspend the fourth. Alright, let's get sus4. There's a sus4 for Tom. How you doing, Tom? We're currently having a music recommendation session. I'm going to put in bass, so we can pick a song there, so it's got particularly good bass stuff. Oh my god, okay. Whatever that one is, I forget. Fucking. Yeah. How you doing tonight, Tom? Tonight? This afternoon? Okay. If this is what I think, this is the one with the fucking fire bass line. I had a friend of mine start at uni, when I first came up to uni, who played this a lot on bass. I say the way I always describe them is like a Japanese System of a Down with slap bass and lots and lots of drums. I've never seen a video for this before. This is That bass. Fucking love it. Suspend 4th. Oh shit, actually, I thought you were asking me to play a sus4 chord. I was like, that's fucking amazing. Okay, I'm gonna put Suspend 4th into the listen to the Discord. So next up we where's it correct? Hail the Sun. Glass half empty. Yeah, I thought you just asked me to play a card. I was like, you got a favorite card? It's a sus4. Hail the Sun. Put Hail the Sun into here. Oh yeah. What is this? Why are they all so happy? The singers are different. I love when that happens. I love when that happens. For you corrected. For you corrected, for you come. There's a sus4 for you. I'm gonna play it on a couple more sounds. I'm gonna play a few sus4s for you because when you come to here, you get your value for your watching. So here's a G sus4 on a different sound. I'm just gonna play some sus4 music. Okay. Let's do one more, but with Hackney Angels. There's a collection of sus4s. This song came from their album that's about keeping things as they are. If you try to change it, you change yourself. I like that. Accepting the way things are. They're so happy. Bellish. Fuck yes. God damn it. Also, something amazing about that look on his face is it says fuck it all. I love the contradiction between the pessimistic lyrics, glass half empty, and they're all cheesy grins. I love it. Lowest BPM you've ever seen, that's a fucking challenge, mate. I love it. Also, if you're like if you're into comedic music videos, band 12 Foot Ninja, put it in there. Have the best music videos I've ever seen as far as like weird comedic shit goes. They are Australian, and the music is and the videos are very Australian with the humor. This is sick. So far, everything today is getting added to the list. Because I've been looking, because I'm always going to look out for new stuff to listen to. Singer being grateful for all he has, but his want for wanting more. I vibe that. It's important to have both, in my opinion, because without the second part, you don't have a push. But the question is, at what point are you satisfied with who you are? First, a fan of Uchikubi Gokumon. I don't want to leave my futon. I haven't. I know what a futon is, Artie. I have no idea what to expect from it. I'm looking forward to that. Spend fourth. Can't do the song name, but it's all Japanese. Okay, Hail the Sun are getting added onto a lot of playlists for me then. Actually, I'm on the lookout for new music, and thank you so much, Grayson. Okay. I'm gonna pick the first one. Yeah. At first I thought this was on with low BPM. I'm like, this is not low BPM. Oh, that's good. $83-minute song. Like it. I mean, there's someone I know roundabout here who does really weird experimental stuff, who has done a piece that lasts about a day. I think he's done a piece that lasts about 24 hours. Yeah. Also, BRB seems to do something. Oh shit. Sorry, I'm gonna be open here. I was taking a piss. Jules, Jesus, thank you so much. Thank you for the sub. I didn't see it 9 minutes ago. As the notifications on these are really fucking slow. I apologize. Thank you so much. Yeah. I say really sorry about that. Yeah, there's something about people who make it look really fucking effortless. Yeah, that's fuck off with that, Phil. Okay, yeah, that's crazy. The drummer from the band Leprous is also ridiculous for making things look really effortless. Yeah. I was gonna say, the guy from Leprous is incredibly sweaty, but Jesus Christ, he's amazing. Okay. Masturbate record, yes! Yes. Oops. Okay, so Spenforth are getting added to this. Wait. I just want a little bit more. Okay, I'm vibing this. I'm vibing all this. Drummer goes to college. Fuck, that's cool. Play some Sea of Thieves after stream. I would Sphex, but after the stream I do have a few things I need to get on with for the job quiz, which is going to be on the 29th of October. Also, small plug, 29th of October, at roughly 7 PM GMT, there's going to be a job quiz over here, which is a really cursed thing. I'll be posting it to the announcements in the Discord. What I could say those Sphex is maybe tomorrow. I could begin for some Sea of Thieves tomorrow. But today is a bit of a clusterfuck of a day, especially with me working early. Straight in the middle. Fuck, that's crazy. How? I don't even understand how you manage that. Okay. I say, just feel free to give it a shot. I mean, I'm sometimes free. As a Spotify recommendation, fuck yes. I love the drummer's mustache. I think ever since I accidentally went down to mustache, I'm more sympathetic to mustaches. I know, I'm a mustache sympathizer now. That sounds far more dangerous than it actually is. So what's the next one? What's the one with the really low BPM? Bell Witch. Epic recommendations for Bell Witch songs. Holy shit. Put on some of Mirror Reaper. I do quite like really slow music as well. Mirror Reaper props, yeah. I am quite a fan of like weird slow stuff. I say I've got very bizarre music tastes. But Suspenforth are fucking... Yeah, so yeah, if you look at some of the stuff on here, like that Matmos album there, it's all kind of, it's more electronica based, but Jesus Christ, it's weird and cool. That album there is... It's got some sounds I've never quite heard before. That makes me reevaluate what my definition of music is. For me, music is one thing. Music is organized sound. Is what it comes down to. And if you listen to some of the other stuff I've written over the past few years, you'll see how stretched that definition can be. Visuals are very Tarkovsky. Tarkovsky? I think so, yeah. I was supposed to say Aronofsky, but that's a different director. But yeah, I was going to say, if you want stuff that's going to push your definition of music, I've got some recommendations that will likely go beyond what you define as music, and that's fine. Everyone's got their own lines. For me, I've trained that line to be very far away. This is one of the things I love about sound design, about marrying together audio and visual, is that there's emotion connected to the sound then. I was about to say this could just be a relaxing piece, but with that chord there, probably couldn't be. It could just... Yep, thank you, Jib. Also, it's not today. I need to change that. It was yesterday. Just the Jib. Jesus fucking Christ. You are the best, curse corrected. Oh, Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, I was going to this today. See, I ended up listening to a lot of Tangerine Dream when I did my dissertation, because it was like ambient evolving stuff. I'm gonna put these guys on the list. They're already on the list. We're gonna go up to the 4-minute mark. I will come back to this and I will listen to the entire thing at some stage because I'm actually quite liking it. I sneaky vibe a lot of really slow stuff. But I just want to quickly, I want to get through some of the other stuff on this as well, and then we can go raid Sam. Okay, this one is more for the music video. I also love the song, but for the music videos, okay. Paul Bear. Ooh. So yeah, this is the guys I listed just more or less for the music video. A marionette, nice. I say these two guys do like some nice genre mashing as well. You'll see. That's just we got Uchikubi Gokumon. Yes, for rap vocals with rock instrumentals. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. All of their videos are fucking weird. I love them. I always had a pimp suit with that same kind of purple fake velvet thing. It's great. It's just a fun mash of styles. This is a Lost Dreamcatcher. Nice. Mark's gonna put the last two in. I'm gonna put the last two in my. In more into the Discord, because I reckon after I've got through the Deer Hunter, I'm probably gonna call it there after Deer Hunter, because I am hungry for dinner. And this bit of the video gets weird, as if the rest was fucking normal. Yes for post-rock, fuck yes. Ever heard the band Samuel Jackson 5? Recommend them for you. Partly because they got the best name of all time, but also because they're just great. Fuck yes. Correct, please share with me that playlist at some point, because I'm very much down for that. Yeah, these guys are fucking... This is how you do a music video. This is how you do a music video. So what's it? Uchikubi. I don't want to leave my foot on. Yeah, please. That'd be awesome. Okay. I don't want to get out of futon. This could be the theme for the next 5 things to listen to. It could just be all Japanese. Archie, I can see why you vibe this song. Okay. Okay, that's amazing. I need to send this to Graham. RTL, have you not shown me this before? Have you never shown me this before? You've not. You've never shown me this, Artie. I promise you've never shown me this. I've never seen this before in my life. I think you're thinking of someone else, Artie. We will settle this afterwards. It's you though. Please tell me it doesn't piss in the futon. No Windows. Legitimate bug. Watch the bathroom come to me, Jesus fucking Christ. This is, I can see where this is. Blurkberry? Oh. Sorry, that I'm gonna have to put on sounds for notification for the alerts because they're not quite working. Thank you so much for the follow, Blurk. Welcome to listening to new songs with Jim. Although we are going to be ending fairly soon to go raid Sam, but got one more to listen to. How we doing, Blurk? How we doing, Snooch? How are you guys doing? Have to leave soon too. Perfect. You felt my presence, like Darth Vader on Christmas morning. Blurk and Snooch. How it goes? And now I want a futon even though I've got a fucking bed. I'll try the link. The Deer Hunter girl. Futon calls on everyone. Beautiful. That was stunning. I don't know what I was expecting, but that wasn't it. See, the new bed I got recently is just a massive metal cage. It's a big metal cage with a mattress on top. It's great. See, I've heard a fair bit of Deer Hunter before, but it was a couple of years ago. A friend of mine, who was also a massive post-rock head, actually was super into them. Me and him used to spend like hours in the studio, like weekday nights, and just listening to a lot of stuff in there. Was not expecting that voice from him though. I've forgotten what he sounded like. Almost reminds me a little bit of Umphreys McGee. Only a little bit. I'm gonna go through the chat on this later on and make sure everything's added onto this. But get a little bit of Humphreys McKee, who's done some really cool stuff as well. Distortion vocals because originally it's a female singer. That's fucking cool. That's a cool wee fact. I dig that. I like the string section. The drummer looks so fucking happy to be there. It's like a life goal to be as happy as that drummer is right there. Okay, I'm vibing this hard here. Oh, there we go. He's got a fucking great range. I almost had a little bit of a more distorted version of this guy from the Mars Volta, almost a little bit, but also nowhere near that. I don't know why I said that. In that range, there's just like a little vibe of it there. Just call it like a thing. He looks very strongly like guy from Wolfpack. He's so much like the guy from Wolfpack. But yeah.
Yeah, the deer hunter.
That was awesome. But yeah. Thank you all for coming by. And thank you for so many fucking music recommendations. Jesus Christ. Let's go raid Sam. And final bit plugging. So on Thursday, if you are wanting... One last bit plug. So Thursday, if you are wanting to be making music, or if you are making music, or if making music is something you like to do, fucking yes, Ailstorm. I have heard of them. They are from Fife. They are from about 2 hours south of me. I lived quite near where Ailstorm were from. Fucking love them. But yeah, one last thing. And if you're not joining the Discord and you want to be part of Music Makers, which is... If you want to be part of the music making sessions, so on Thursday at 7 PM we're going to be doing a session called Feedback Loops, which is going to be if you're making music, if you want advice, if you're wanting ideas on where to go, we can come along to that. Freely open to anyone. You don't have to have music with you, you can just talk about it if you want. Anyway, cheers.
I know what I did.